In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to make someone remember you for a lifetime. It applies to every area of your life, whether you're running a business, whether you want to get your dream job. If you're dealing with people, this is definitely for you. You're going to have people that are so compelled to be able to help you in your business venture, or just go on a date with you, or just to grow your business. This applies to every single area of your life. Go ahead and subscribe. I mean, it's free. I'm not asking for much. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. Make sure you also hit that notification bell. Destroy that like button. This one is huge.
Oh my gosh.
It took me a while to master it. You have hope if you can relate with me. And that one is become genuinely interested in others. Now, some people, it comes very natural to them. Other people have to work hard. That was me. I still fall short, you know. It's human nature. We're gonna be interested in ourselves first over anybody else. But when you really take on that role to become genuinely interested in other people, they will do anything you tell them to do. They'll follow you. They'll just support you in every single thing that you have going on. How do you become genuinely interested in other people? In this equation, it's really not about you. So when you're in a conversation with someone, become genuinely interested in them. You actually will find how magnificent people are. You're talking to a woman that didn't care about people, to be quite honest with you, but I realized that people are your greatest opportunity. So when you take the time to really genuinely get interested in them, they'll become genuinely interested in you. They just can't help themselves. And next thing you know, people are like wanting to know what you do, what you have. The answer is always yes when you take the time to be so genuinely interested in other people. It's just by listening to what their interests are, listening to what their goals are. This is huge. I'm telling you, it's massive, especially in anything. If you're trying to grow your wealth, if you're trying to grow your business, this is huge. And if you're trying to get that girl or get that guy you want, this applies hugely. I'm telling you, it's massive. Anyway, so just become genuinely interested in them. So how do you do that? You shut up. What do you mean, Natalie? It's true. You shut up and you ask questions. That's how you become interested in someone else. Genuinely interested in someone else is you ask the questions. The one who is asking all the questions is in control of the conversation, and you no longer feel nervous, especially when someone is asking you questions and you're like getting all nervous, like, oh, what do I say? You're sweating, the back of your neck is just on fire. This is magnificent when getting the job of your dreams. I know you got the boss in front of you and they're asking you a lot of questions and you're nervous, you don't know what the heck to say, and they see right through you and your stuff. But when you start asking questions like, hey, what's your position in this company? How long you been working here? Did you have to relocate for the job? You're less nervous when you start asking questions, because when you put yourself out of the equation, when you give someone else a spotlight, wow, you're gonna have far more people rooting for you. And I'm saying this because I live it. Because I used to be someone that always wanted the spotlight. It was always about me, selfish. I'm gonna talk about myself all the time. And yes, I'm human. Sometimes that does happen, but not as much as before. Oh, and it made me realize, no wonder I've been single for a very long time. No wonder I couldn't grow my income. No wonder I couldn't scale a business, because it was always about me. That's a very small way of thinking. But if you want to think big, if you want to dream big, get yourself out of the equation and start becoming genuinely interested in other people by asking questions. If you're a guy and you're watching this and you just do this one thing,
oh my God, this is huge.
My boyfriend today, till this day, he still has questions. I just want to be with him forever. I know it's the craziest thing. And it also applies to a guy too. If you're interested in a guy, ask questions, have him talk. People love talking about themselves. It's a natural human thing. It's totally okay. It's not because they have big heads or they think they're the people just love to talk about themselves. And you as well too. Just get people to talk about themselves, and that's just a way of honoring them. And they just want to know what you do. And if you can master the skill alone, you're gonna have tons and tons of people just wanting to be around you. So it's a good problem to have. And the next one is, oh, and by the way, I've been doing this tool throughout this whole video. Guess what it is? Is smile. Right? The reason why you're still watching this video is because I'm smiling and you know, I'm keeping you intrigued, I'm keeping you alerted, I'm keeping you interested because I'm smiling. Everyone loves smiles. I don't care where you come from. Everyone loves smiling. We just can't get enough of someone that just smiles. It's like, oh, sorry about that.
Why are they smiling? What's wrong with them?
Smiling. It may not only is benefit for other people, it's benefit for you. You look 10 years younger. I remember yesterday I met this new couple of people or whatever, and they thought I was 18 years old.
18? Thank you.
I received that.
It just makes you look younger. It changes your whole body language when you smile. And people can sense that, especially if you're working on the phone. People can hear you're smiling. They can feel it. They can feel your energy. People love smiles. People absolutely are so attracted to smiles. Smile even if you don't feel like it. I had to master this one myself. It doesn't come natural to me. In fact, growing up, I had crooked teeth. I was the only person in my family who had crooked teeth. I'm not gonna smile. So I had every reason not to smile, but I smiled anyways, and now I have $1 million smile. So if you wanna make a lot of money, for the ones that do wanna make a lot of money, and even if you're not money motivated, when you make a lot of money, you can give it to a cause that actually matters to you. Smiling makes you more money. I started applying that with everything else that I've been saying in this video. Money just flows. Money flows. And how? Because money comes from people. That's how. People love smiles. Even if you don't know what to say, even if you don't know what to ask next, smile. You become so attractive. You make more money, you help more people, you look younger. When you start implementing this, you're just gonna be smiling for no reason. I remember I just go about my day smiling. I truly stand out from the crowd, and people are just so compelled to like wanting to talk to me. And you know, I just smile.
Wow, what do you do? You know, like, why are you so happy?
If you look around your world, there's not one person that is smiling anymore. Not one. Be that shining light to somebody. Help someone, but just simply smiling. Just simply smiling can make someone's day. You don't have to talk. You don't have to say anything. Just smile. Even just implementing smiling, it changes your whole world. It really does. It changes your mood. It changes your demeanor. It changes your attitude. Now you're even motivated to do things just because of smiling. Highly, highly recommend smiling. And when I realized that all of these things were happening to me just by simply my smile, I couldn't help but to smile even more. I can just be in my room not doing anything and I smile. It becomes part of you. It's now a habit that you mastered. Even just that one simple thing really does make a huge, huge difference. So smile. Remember, next time I see you, I want to make sure I see that smile. The next point is remembering someone's name. I know this is so elementary, but for some odd reason, when someone says our name, we light up. Oh, he remembered my name. He didn't call me by my nickname. He didn't call me by any of that. So I know when I ask someone, what is your name? They'll tell me their nickname or whatever. There's like, oh, my name is Joshua, but you know, people call me Josh. I'm like, okay, Joshua, you know, that's their real name. I don't want to be like everybody else. Then I no longer stand out. I no longer become memorable if I just be like everybody else. Okay, Joshua, that is your name. That's what I'm gonna call you. You know, I remember today I met a couple of girls and, you know, one was like, oh, my name is Tim, and the other one was like, my name is Trey, but they had longer names that I'm so sorry, I totally forgot their names because they're so unique and beautiful. I forgot their names. I could have done a better job to remember their names. But when you remember, my goodness, they'll remember you forever. I don't have any facts to back this fact up, but they'll remember you forever when you remember their names and you call them by their actual name, not a nickname. Become the greatest listener on the planet. Listening is such an advanced skill, and anyone can become a master. When you just listen, man, I wasn't good at this one either. I always talked about myself, and I would wonder, oh gosh, I can't get the job that I want. I can't get the guy that I want. I can't get what I want because I'm always talking. Listen, not hearing, but listening. Smiling, asking questions, listening. You want that dream job? You want to make more money? You want that dream girl? Listen. When I started to master this skill, I started learning things about people that I once didn't see. My world just started opening up just by listening. I started receiving more referrals in my business. I started making more money. I got the men of my dreams. I'm financially free today by listening. How does listening make you money? Money comes from people. They have the money. They're just so compelled to do anything for you. Before I met my beautiful man today, I would go on these dates with these guys and they just talked about themselves. They're trying to like sell themselves to me, how great they are. Ugh.
I'm like, bro,
I don't care. They missed it. They missed the mark. I mean, how do you feel when someone is talking to you and just saying how great they are? And it's like, it's not attractive at all. But when you become interested, just becoming genuinely interested in listening, they're just gonna wonder and they're gonna be like, wow, this woman, this lady, this person is different. I'm gonna remember them for the rest of my life just because they took the time to listen. We're just in a world that everyone's talking over each other, everyone is dishonoring one another, everyone's in an argument. There's no listening. There's no comprehending what that person is feeling. There's no understanding. It's just like battling constantly. I used to be that person. I just don't like to live my life that way. Like if you want to live a peaceful, stress-free life, just listening, or even just listening to you, listening to yourself. I talk to myself all the time. You know, just being in silence, listening. You don't know what's gonna come up. You don't know what kind of revelations you're gonna have by simply shutting up. Shut up. If you need to put duct tape over your mouth, that's a great start. If you need to shut up, especially if you're running a business and you're in the close, or you're doing a transaction, or you're doing some sort of sales, you ask for the close and you shut up and you listen. Cha-ching. Always, always, always yes. So when you're closing someone, like even if you're on a date, where would you like to go for our next date? Shut up, listen, wait till they say something. You close them. You want to make a little or a lot? Here are the papers. Go ahead and sign. Oh, you need a pen? Here you go. Actually, I don't have a pen. Oh, you need a pen to sign that document? Here you go. People are like, oh, I can't get this, or whatever's like,
whoa,
shut up. This is me talking to myself, okay? I know it seems like I'm talking to you in a way, but I have to remind myself to shut up too. We're all human, we're gonna fall short, but when you master the art of listening, my goodness, you're gonna thank me. You're actually gonna think about me. You're gonna remember me for the rest of your life just because of this video. If you're feeling stuck and want a way out, reach me at nathalie.lazo@gmail.com. I would love to help. And tell me in the comments below, which tool are you gonna start applying immediately, and what you're gonna focus on the most, and what you're gonna master the most. Tell me which tool you're gonna become a master at. I'd love to know, seriously, let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video. You are amazing, I believe in you, and I look forward to seeing you at the next video. Bye-bye.